Hey everybody, this is One of Wisdom. We're back for part 10 of our Dodge Racing playthrough. Again, I know I said in part 9 I was going to try to play it more regularly, but quite a bit of time's gone by. This is actually it's really early in the morning, Thursday, August 4th. We're going to go in, and I don't think we're doing that well now. This is going to be stage 8 of 15. The second mountain ways track begins in the streets of a small rural town, but soon takes to narrowly, poorly surfaced roads. Obviously, I think all that icon, it's either day or night, basically. Championship ranked second. Like I said, it doesn't mean much because we've not done well. Let's check out the track. Careful use of boosts will pay dividends on this track due to the very low number of wide and fast areas. For visual representation of blind spots and shortcuts, fully upgrade. Yes, well. Yeah, cack. Yeah, I don't really care. So, we're just gonna race it, and then we'll probably get to a point where we have to re-race, but, whatever. We'll take it as it comes. Doing great. Complacency is a killer, and you've got to keep your concentration and keep the performance levels high. So, I honestly don't remember where we even finished the last couple. I just know that I'm pretty sure, it'll be like the first series. We're gonna have to go back and re-race them. But again, it's easy to forget the controls on this when you haven't played in a while. Trying to kind of remember them. Oh jeez, I really get sick of the wrecks on this, It's just, I don't know, pretty annoying, like right there, Oh jeez. It's amazing how the nitro works for some, and then it doesn't really do much for others. Not quite sure if I'm the only one. Like I said, I'm pretty sure the game wants us to upgrade to a late model car. The suspension and handling is really kind of taking a downward turn here in the second leg. But I'm not going to do it, until we absolutely have to. So if I have to re-race and do it, I will, but... Oh, you're kidding me. What a freaking joke. Alright, so there's lap 1. We're in 7th place. Not quite sure that we've got the car, to get back above 4th or 5th, maybe at best. So... we'll see what happens. I'm not counting on much. They probably want us in, like the late model Super Bee or something, it probably handles much better than this. At least we're catching back up with the pack now. Surprised he didn't totally fishtail us, like come into the quarter panel or something. Like I said, they do tend to drive in clusters in this game. So, it's a matter of if you can get from like the back to the middle and then to the front. And like I said, I think we'll be doing pretty well just to get into the middle, sadly. One thing I can recommend on this game is to get into the, pit box or repairs, whatever you want to call it, as often as you can. And, there again, we just get bumped and screwed, basically. You know, again, my skill level on the game, despite not playing it a whole lot, hasn't really deteriorated. It's just you get to a point in this game and it's basically set to where the AI, you know, has a better car, you know, is less prone to wrecks, whatever you want to deem it as. But they essentially just, you can't compete, and that makes it really frustrating. I mean, I'm actually surprised we've gotten back into 5th. You know, I thought we had a chance to do basically 4th to 5th, but I doubt we hold it. We'll probably have somebody rocket by us here in a second. Yeah, well, looks, yeah, luckily we held on, so the hope now will be that we just can crank off a good enough lap time that let's see, Maisie, surprisingly she got first. You know, we're only 6 seconds back basically. We'll just continue, and hopefully if we get a decent enough lap time, maybe we can jump up or something. Decent enough effort to take the championship. You need 1st and 2nd, not 3rd and 4th. Okay. So again, you know, this is going to be the night track, Mountain Ways Route B. In the evening, this Mountain Ways track poses real problems in the community sections due to very poor lighting. Oh. Well, this morning's effort wasn't too bad, but mid-rank finishes. You've got a great car. Start working on it. Okay. If the game says there's poor lighting, I can only imagine what we're going to be dealing with. You know. Okay. Doesn't really seem that bad to me. But again, here at the start, you know, we're getting T-boned, and you know, they nearly fishtail us, and yet we get penalized and driven into another car, and then everyone passes us. So, you know, it's really annoying. I mean, I can't say it enough. Then we've got our own Charger teammate making our life a living nightmare. I'm gonna run the nitrous now just to get into 1st, and you know, it's really a pain to steer this thing. You know, I've said that back at the start, and then the car miraculously got better, and then now it's horrible. Oh wow, you know, we just got passed by 6 freaking people. This is just complete crap. Like I said, I mean, what they want you to do is buy the new car, and I really want to keep the 68 as long as I can. You know, I'm sure when we re-race, we're gonna have to get. Oh, and we just got spun out. You know, so we go from being competitive to basically pretty much last place, and then our nitrous doesn't even have enough power to get around a car. You know, and only passed that guy because he went off the freaking track. It's just real frustrating. You know, it doesn't have like the mechanisms like you'd have in Need for Speed or anything. You know, Midnight Club, some of the more popular, you know, race arcade type, not simulation ones. But I mean, it's still an enjoyable game. It's just, I mean, it becomes quite obvious when you can't compete. You know, so. Which, I mean, Need for Speed has that as well. I guess that might have been a shortcut. I don't really know, but I don't really feel like upgrading our support team, so. But I mean, as I was saying, you know, Need for Speed has its moments as well where, I mean, I remember I had the Neon and I drove it until I couldn't compete, and you know, you get to a point where, you know, you can almost do it, you know, almost take 1st place, but not quite. You know, if everything goes perfect and your opponents screw up, you could do it, but, you know, then you can, like, upgrade to a different car, and all of a sudden, you know, you go from, you know, finishing half second behind to just killing everyone. So, I mean, when you run the nitrous now, it's like you can't even control the car. It has nothing to do with the road surface, you know, if anyone wonders. But you know, nonetheless, the cool thing, we're in a 68 Charger and we're racing Challengers, so I try to keep it that. Here's, oh, that isn't a shortcut, it's just a crappy camera angle. Well, wish I'd have known that. You know, I really thought going by that was a shortcut, and I thought, well, heck, we're back, we'll just take it. Jeez. I don't know that I can pass anybody because of that unfortunate circumstance, but it'd be awesome if we could get third, but I don't see it happening. Just got back into town, and you know, I don't have to hit the cross points, but I don't even have enough nitrous, so 4th place. It's not horrible, you know. So 4th and 5th, I don't know. Yeah, that's not enough to balance this out. Looks like the Hack got first in his new SRT. Maisie also upgraded 2nd. And I guess that's Hendrick, still in the, looks like he's still in the 70 TA, got 3rd. So now here comes our ridicule. We'll see what they say. Yeah, now we're in 4th place. Let's just continue, see what happens. Oh well, we're 2nd overall, but I mean, look how far back we are, you know. Well, at least you picked up a decent amount of points, but you need to do better at the next venue if you want to be the champ. Okay. Daytime track, stage 9 of 15, Bay Cities Route B. 2nd Bay Cities is hilly but mainly urban with short stretches across a bridge and on narrower country roads. All surfaces are good. Let's just go racing, cut the crap. I'm impressed, I guess you had it in you. To be competing at this level, keep it going, and the Dodge Million could be yours. Well, I think it might be ours after we re-race 5 through 10, you know, or 6 through 10, which I can't really remember now. But all right, so we're starting 7th because we're 2nd overall, and you can see, how does he possibly have nitrous at this point in time? We just started the race. You know, again, that just goes to show you, supports my theory. You know, you get to a point that they want you to upgrade, and there it is. So I'm gonna go ahead and hit it too, see if we can't take some of these idiots out of our way. And we can't. So I mean, there's absolutely no way the race had been going for like 2 seconds. You can't tell me he slipstreamed us to fill it. Here's the bridge. I went ahead and used it here. Oh my gosh, look at that. We're in 2nd place. That's shocking. So I figured the bridge was going to be the best place to use it, and it is. So I just need to fill it back up. Okay, that's Maisie out in front. Of course, she's in the late model. There's a puzzle piece there, but I don't really want to risk it at this point. I'm going to hit the nitro here on the bridge, and we'll pick some back up. Oh, jeez. I'm actually stunned that we're in 2nd place. You know, I'm sure we're going to get past and somebody will crash us in a little bit, but as it sits right now, I'm pleasantly surprised. I just need a few more bottles. He's too far out in front to slipstream at this point. Alright, I got a slipstreamer here. And we passed the nut. It's pretty awesome. I'd really like the puzzle piece, but since I'm in 1st place, this is not the time to see what happens. You know, I don't know, maybe the streets are kind of reminiscent of the car scene chase in the original Bullet or something. I really wish that map was in a higher position where I could see it easier. My brakes are basically non-existent at this point, by the way. She's bumping us pretty good. Oh, now the hack comes. So at least our nitro got us around him. I really didn't want to use it there. And I wish he'd get in front of me so I could slipstream him. Alright. We don't have enough? You've got to be kidding me. Okay, well, it really sucks that button's also the camera angle because that kind of screwed me up. Oh jeez, I hope we don't get past. Alright, we held him off. That was pretty awesome. That was really shocking. We went from 7th to 1st and stayed there. You know, we did it. There's no way we had 4 seconds on him, but we actually flat tore it up on that one. We'll see if we can't fit the part 2. Hey, that was super cool. Okay, so you'll be lining up at the back of the grid, but another session like that tonight, and this race is yours. I wouldn't bank on it. When racing in reverse, some of the corners on the Bay Cities track deserve even greater respect. So, let's just go racing. Great time this morning. Let's make this one count and turn it into plenty of championship points. The reason I read that, if anyone wonders, I've actually looked at the slides I've uploaded and when I edited, and the font they used and the way it staggers with the heavy set and lighter ends, you can't really read it. You know, I mean you can, but it's kind of hard to make it out. There's like it's like the game just lagged the first, well, still doing it. Chrysler Classic Racing did freeze on me a few times. I think it's something about connect the nunchuck and you're sitting there with the nunchuck in your other hand. Hopefully this doesn't happen here. Looks like the hack is already out in first place, and we are right behind him. Oh, shot! I don't know what it is. I mean, we had no chance on the mountain track. So, oh, and it's raining now. That looks like a shortcut right there. Oh, it's Maisie again. God, fishtailed us, came into the quarter panel, spun us out, and took us from 2nd to 8th, basically in the blink of an eye. It's crap, you know, just plain and simple. So now what am I going to do? I'm going to go in and take all these idiots out. I don't care if they're on my team or not, they freaking wreck us all the time. Now if we can slipstream this one. Oh, screw it. Oh, so you can't drive between those. Well, you know, and then that guy goes into the wall and somehow it takes us with him, so. I mean, I try to be very lenient with this game, but there's times it's just mind-numbing, you know. We essentially work our way up to 2nd and somebody fishtails us in 6 cars, you know, that are running within a fender of us, take us off the road, and you go to 8th and you can't get back. So there's that idiot woman taking her ass up. I'm sorry, I'm actually really ticked off at her because she's always the one that wrecks us, you know. And there's no way you can tell me that a 68 Charger doesn't dimple her quarter panel and send the Challenger spinning, you know. I'm gonna slipstream, well, That's all. Yeah, again, you know, having the nitrous button being on the same as the camera change button, ridiculous. I don't know who's smoking something in the design room when they came up with that, but it's not a good idea. You know, you're fixing to do something that could possibly change your position in the race, and you hit it prematurely because it's hard to see the meter, and next thing you know, your camera angle goes to heck. So, you know, there's our own teammate holding us back, and somehow we go into the wall and can't steer. And I mean, now I can't even catch anybody, it looks like, so. You can see him in the distance, but sounds like the engine's about to blow. Never had it happen yet, surprisingly. I know it happened several times in Chrysler Classic Racing. I bet we don't even get around 2 cars. We at least got around 1. There we go. Got a hit in on the people. So we got 6th place. It's actually good enough for 2nd if you see the Hack and Maisie got 1st and 3rd respectively. But I mean, yeah, tore it up. You know, they've got modified late models, which the game wants you to have, and we're still doing it all on a 68 Charger. So, you know, suck on that. You know. Alright, what I'm going to do now, basically in part 10 here, I'll come back and see if we get to keep racing or have to replay. But any questions, comments, feel free to ask. And as always, thanks for watching.